Hello, collective. Hope you guys are keeping well. Thank you for being here. Sorry about the delay with uploading videos. It's been a pretty crazy, I want to say few weeks, but anyways, only take it if it resonates. We're going to do a collective reading today. We're just going to see what comes out in the energy today. So with all that being said, I've already pre-shuffled the cards quite a bit before hitting record, so I don't want to spend too much time doing that. Let's cut the deck one more time. Okay, so collective, your very first card, we have the King of Wands. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. We've got some Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here. So something here is encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've been kind of in hermit mode for a while. It is telling you here, whatever creative idea, creative ambition, or whatever spark, pardon me, that you've been feeling, it's time to get going. It's time to allow yourself to be seen. Okay. Let's get a little bit more. Let's see what else for the collective. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So we've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And here it says, there's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. Yeah. So maybe you've been holding back in some way, feeling like maybe you need to hold on to your money if you're trying to start a new business. There's something here that's telling you that you don't have to sacrifice, okay? You can have everything that you're feeling that you want. Whatever spark has been illuminated for you here, whatever you're feeling curious to take control and move forward with, it is encouraging you here. Of course, be smart, don't be reckless, but there's something that's calling you to open a new door here, okay? To come out of where you've been and to show your light to others, okay? To enter some sort of new creative path here, something that's going to bring you stability, something that's going to financially be abundant as well. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very comfortable. Look at that. We've got the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups here is saying, do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. So there's something that you have a creative new idea about that is going to bring in stability. It's going to bring you a lot of satisfaction in your heart. This is something you're concocting that is going to bring you great satisfaction in your emotional department, as well as your financial world, and being allowed or able to creatively express yourself. There's something here that's a new beginning, a new opportunity to really feel a lot of love out of whatever this is. Then we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so we've got, and that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way. Ten of Wands, we've got more fire energy here. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? So you could be feeling like you're carrying a lot of burdens, or you're carrying a lot of responsibilities, maybe even responsibilities that you're placing on yourself that aren't even yours or haven't happened yet. You could be having a lot of self-doubt, a lot of creative baggage. Maybe you're somebody who has many projects that you've been working on and you can't seem to focus on one thing to bring it to fruition. We'll see. We have the Three of Pentacles. What's that saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. So this is just encouraging you here with more earth energy. It's interesting. The wands are all falling underneath, and this is under the earth energy. It's telling you here to, look for help. If you need assistance or you need some sort of financial support or just encouragement from people you trust, this talks about teamwork, collaboration, compromise, building something together. So you can see three people here. It looks like they're putting a spell together. But there's something here about working with others. So I feel like you're entering a new path. You have some sort of idea. You've been working alone. You've been kind of keeping secret too what you've been working on, whatever creative idea, new idea you want to go down. And I feel like something is calling you to a new direction, to finally put something out into the material world. This is the material world. So I feel like you're opening up a new door here. You could be looking for partnerships, people who are, in the same field as you, or people who maybe just understand your ideas. And you feel burdened by something here. You feel like something maybe is becoming too heavy to carry. So maybe this is why you're looking for some support, some assistance. But whatever this is, it brings in a new feeling of satisfaction. It brings in love. your love for this particular project or whatever this is that you're working on, it does make you feel very happy here with the Ace of Cups. Let's see what else for this one wants to stick out. We've got the Page of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Curiosity is a type of magic. So you could be reading a lot of books right now. You could be doing a lot of research. You could be feeling like you're on a difficult uphill journey, trying to learn or perfect something here. You could be, you know, relatively new to whatever idea it is that you have, but you do have a lot of experience in, let's say, bringing something to fruition, bringing it from your imagination to reality with the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, whatever this is, you do have a deep desire to do it. You do have a lot of love for whatever this is that you're learning. And I feel like whatever you're learning, it is going to be something that you might be able to teach to other people, or it's something that you could even quite literally put into writing, into a paper copy or a digital copy. I see you just really researching, looking things up. Okay, let's get a little bit more collective. Let's see. So this could be career, this could be love. Take it as it resonates, whatever this is. It does have a positive vibe to it, so I'm liking it. Okay, we've got number 15, toxic witches. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. So you could be feeling like you're taken advantage of. Maybe your friends are people that you don't really feel like understand you or even want to hear what you have to say. Maybe they're very preoccupied in their own lives. So this number 15 is the Devil card. It's basically telling me here, you need to be cautious. Don't expel your energy out of obligation to people who maybe don't reciprocate that, okay? You feel very alone in these partnerships or friendships. So I feel like you need to know when it's time to unchain yourself from those obligations. That could be why we're seeing the 10 of Wands here as well. Maybe you feel like these friends are people that you don't want to like disconnect from, but there's something here just reminding you to be mindful of those who take more than they give, okay? You need to focus on yourself, your stability, whatever you are trying to take control of in your own personal life at this time. I feel like you can't even speak to people about it. Like these two are so engaged and you're off in your own world here. Your body language, everything feels like you can't trust these people. You can't rely on them for sound advice or even to just hear you. So let's see what else. So I see you going in a new direction, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, you're moving in a direction towards people who are more stable, people who are more giving, people who are more collaborative, not so self-absorbed. Let's see, let's get another one here. Sorry, these cards don't shuffle that well. The Four of Cups. So this says here, try not to be so picky, okay? So the Four of Cups can often talk about feeling bored, feeling apathy, just feeling like maybe even a missed opportunity. But the Cups, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is our emotions. So I feel like whatever this is that you're working on, you may be, again, collaborating with other people. You may be feeling like the options that they bring to the table are not up to par with what you would like to see. It's telling you here to relax that grip a little bit. Don't be so quick to write something off, okay? Pick something. Don't stay stuck in, you know, thinking that this could be done better or that could be done better to perfect something. I feel like you're also in a learning stage here of some kind, whether this is work, relationship, entrepreneurial. There's something here of having to work with others and trying not to close yourself off to opportunity. Okay, let's see here. You're the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords here. So I feel like you're showing a very determined, passionate, entrepreneurial energy here, but at the same time, you're grounded in your reality. You're taking cautious steps. You're being very mindful with the decisions you make and what you're investing in and who you're allowing to invest in with you. The Seven of Cups. So we've got not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. Okay, so this is kind of a contradiction here a little bit. It's telling you here not to be so picky. And here it's telling you that all these options, all these cups that are options for you to choose from could be putting you in some sort of an illusion. So I feel like you need to clear your mind a little bit here release focusing on things that have disappointed you in the past, whether it's, again, projects, jobs, people, relationships, whatever. Try not to focus on the spilt milk. Try not to focus on how things did not turn out the way you hoped they would in the past. And allow yourself not to fantasize or get stuck in the fantasy of something, you know, because all of these options are not going to be the great options, right? There's one option here that you really need to hone in on and fixate on. So be very mindful of what you're choosing. And I feel like you are learning to follow your heart, okay? With the Ace of Cups, it's telling you here to follow your heart, make a choice, make a decision from your heart. With the Page of Swords, you're learning this. You're learning to cut through the fog of options, of too many options, too many illusions, fantasizing, kind of romanticizing things. It's fine to romanticize, right? Just you want to make sure that you're not living in the clouds for too long. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to bring whatever curious idea to the forefront and make it tangible. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. Okay, so you could be dealing with one person in particular. It could be a love relationship, or it could just be a partnership. Interesting. We have the World, number 21. Yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. Okay, we've got more earth energy here and more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Look at that, Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with a sparkly new idea. So there is something that has penetrated your crown chakra. You're thinking here. You're thinking very deeply. It's a small idea right now, but it's something that really gets you going. And I feel like it puts this curious energy in you to say, you know, is it safe to come out now? Is it safe to put that idea out there? I feel burdened by keeping this in because maybe you've been holding on to some idea or some love for many years, and this is something that you feel like you can't really go to people about. You can't really get advice. They don't understand you. So there's something here about really needing to trust in your own sound decisions. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody very reliable, sturdy, grounded in reality, somebody who makes things come to life in the material field. So you could be teaching other people something, or you could be working with others to kind of get yourself out of this energy of feeling like you can't move forward, because this energy is very stagnant. This is a card of not taking action. So I feel like you have this sense of wanting to move forward, wanting to bring something to reality, and you're doing it from your heart. This is calling you from your heart space. You have a curiosity of all the things, all the potential that this could bring. So kind of just reiterated what I already went through. You've closed out some sort of cycle here. It could have been with a partnership. It could have been with a love, romantic, whatever. It could be just a business partner. There's somebody who really understood you, somebody you felt like you could really express yourself to, all your deepest desires. The two of you were very different, but there's something here that they understood, that the two of you clicked in some regard, maybe emotionally both intelligent, maybe both emotionally mature. And I feel like you've freed yourself from something here in regards to this partnership. Maybe you're stepping out on your own. Maybe you're disconnecting from this union to allow yourself a new journey. With the World, it is the very last major arcana. So it's freeing you from closing out a cycle. You've got the butterflies all around you here. So it is a major transformation, and you're stepping out into this world with a lot of curiosity, okay, with that Page of Swords. Pardon me. Let's see if we can clarify some of these. What's the King of Wands? What's this new curious desire to take leadership, to take control of a project or a new idea? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is something that you feel very passionately for, very, very deeply for. You've pondered on this from your heart space, from your passions. It says, honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. So yeah, I feel like you've been spending a lot of time alone, really thinking about what it is you want to bring to life, and you're emotionally connecting. Pardon me, you guys. You're emotionally connecting to your desires, to what it is that you want to bring to life. Sorry, I feel like I'm choking here. Pardon me. So I feel like you've been spending a lot of time reflecting emotionally The patient witch. Letting go, learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Pardon me. Okay, you need to release those burdens, those self-doubts, those things that hold you down, weigh you down. You feel like you're carrying too much. You need to focus on one thing here. You need to take some time to rest, really think about what choice you've made here, following your heart, okay, for looking out into the future, what it is that you're trying to bring to reality here. I feel like you have a lot of worries and burdens from the past. You think about this as how something may not go your way. It's telling you here just to be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to put those burdens down. Stop carrying such a heavy load of ideas, of passions, of regrets, whatever it is. Focus on carrying one of those candles, okay? That one candle. Start with that one flame and be patient with yourself. Learn to sit still. I think you've been doing that, to be honest. I think maybe this means if people are inviting you out, people are asking you to go places and you feel like it's just not something that you're even energetically connecting with, you spend money and you're like, what the hell did I go out for? There's something here about telling you to sit still, sit in your own peace and silence, and you need to learn the art of saying no. Don't force yourself to be social if you're not wanting to be social with a particular group. It's saying toxic witches. So some of these people just drain your energy. They basically just take. They don't add any value to your life here. Look at that, the Four of Swords. It's literally telling you to disconnect from these people. Look at the mountains in the back. That talks about your difficulties, the hardships that you're going on. The Three of Swords is up on the back there. That's you really thinking about some sort of disappointment, heartbreak. You could be even feeling unwell. This person's got like a heating pad on their belly. You could be, again, with those books and the tea and everything, you could really be wanting to just sit in your own silence, get some rest and recuperation, to really kind of regroup and come back stronger as the Queen of Pentacles, more focused, more determined, more what's the word I'm looking for? More grounded in whatever idea it is that you're coming up with here. What is the Queen of Pentacles? I see you here opening up a new door. Look at that. This one did want to show itself. Eight of Cups. It says, if your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. So it could be telling you to walk through this new portal, walk through this new unknown. Whatever doorway you're going through right now, it's something that feels unfamiliar. It feels a little bit scary. It feels a little bit like unknown territory. And I feel like you are emotionally disconnecting from the things that in the past did not feel good. The Two of Cups are missing here, okay? That could be this particular person. Yes, the two of you got a special bond, but maybe this is somebody who left you feeling unfulfilled emotionally. So I do see you going down a new journey here. You're opening up a doorway to some new group of friends or a group of people, workplace maybe. Something that is going to make you feel like everything is new. Everything is, what is this? Good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. So this is just telling you to manifest. This is telling you to create an environment in yourself where you know you can bring things to life as the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You may require some help. Like, look at these people. They're actually casting a spell in the woods, and this is telling you lucky charm. If something is not going your way, cast a spell. So I feel like you could be feeling like you're struggling on your own to bring something to fruition here. Maybe you're going through something emotionally difficult or burdensome. And I feel like you're looking to two people to support you, uplift you, spend time, invest time, and build something. So the two of you, sorry, the three of you are really focusing on making something turn around for the better here. Whatever idea that you peek out here from your heart, you've been thinking about it in silence, debating it, feeling like you can't get sound, you know, you don't have the friends that you can bounce your ideas off of. You've been really in contemplation, prayer, meditation, trying to think about this, but I feel like you take a step forward into the unknown with people that maybe are new in your life, pardon me, but you're debating here. You feel like, should I do this or shouldn't I do this? This is very stagnant. It's telling you to do it. This is the Page of Wands. And here it says, you know, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll all be effortless. So yeah, you could be really thinking like, oh, I don't like my options. I don't like what this person is telling me, or I don't really agree with that way. But it's telling you here, it's not going to be easy, but do something. Make a choice. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay too picky. Don't let something pass you by because it's not 100% what you want. Sometimes you have to compromise, build with other people, and share ideas in order to make something even more beautiful happen, right? What's that? 2 brains are better than 1 or something? Like, I'm getting that kind of vibe. Allow yourself to learn from others. What's the Ace of Cups? Wow, that was fast. Got the Knight of Swords. Be ambitious. Chase your every dream. Yeah, look at you, flooded with books, learning new skills, learning new information. You're putting something pen to paper. You're reading. I feel like this is a new opportunity that has steered a lot of curiosity, a lot of knowledge that's really taking flight here. This is a very fast moving energy. So whatever this is, this new opportunity, people can make fun of you and say, oh, it's like this person believes in unicorns or whatever. If you're writing a book, let's say, and you want to write fiction, just freaking write the book. Whatever it is, it's something here that you're going to really feel an outpouring of love, like tears of joy, feeling, you know, it took hard work. It wasn't easy, but I am taking action to get this Ace of Cups, to make myself feel that emotional fulfillment, that emotional satisfaction. Whatever you're learning is bringing you a lot of excitement. It's bringing you a lot of determined, focused energy. Let's see, what's the Page of Swords here? That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Lovers. Interesting. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. So I feel like whatever you're learning here, there's a curious energy. Maybe you're curious about somebody that's entered your life here. Doesn't have to be. It could be a partnership. It could be love. It could be anything. It could just be a choice to, you know, finally focus and make a choice on one of those cups that we're seeing next, right? Like the blurred illusions, the romanticizing of all these potential options. Focus on one. Make that choice. Will you or won't you go down this new unknown path, or are you going to go down the path that's more traveled, that you have seen other people have a successful journey down? I feel like you're really being advised here to carve out your own path, do something differently, learn about it, and trust your intuition and follow your heart, okay? So don't get stuck in, you know, illusions. What's the Seven of Cups? The Seven of Cups can often feel like you're daydreaming a lot, fantasizing, confusion too, not feeling sure about something. But the Lover's card, Gemini energy, that's a major arcana. It is a major decision. Okay, plants could be significant. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. It says here, nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. And that is so true. So maybe you feel like you already have the option, like the option that you really want to focus on is already in your hands. It's already in your home. It's already in your mind. There's something here that feels like it was paused, okay? You maybe started something long ago and put it on the shelf. I feel like you are going to go back to this, pick it up and complete it. The pause is sometimes needed to really see outside of the illusion, outside of the fantasy, outside of the confusion. So there's something here that's becoming clear. The Seven of Pentacles is telling me a lot of time could have passed by. So it's time to get going. It's time to make that big choice. It's time to focus and hone in with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. Get focused in your mind. Have a clear decision and watch something grow. The Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, these are Pentacles, material world. You're planting seeds, or you've planted seeds already. They grew, they maybe paused, okay? Maybe they became stagnant, but it's telling you here to put water back in those plants, okay? Water your ideas. What's the Two of Cups here? You may even be meeting somebody new after you've closed out a cycle with someone else. Let's see, what's the Two of Cups? The King of Cups. You could have disconnected from a King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, because you're showing up as the Queen. Here it says, always compose yourself before giving a response. So maybe somebody in a partnership or somebody who wants to sign a contract with you is asking you to either separate or to come together again. you need to really compose yourself before you make a choice and express yourself. I feel like you are in control of your emotions here. Maybe this is something that is work related. Doesn't have to be the case. You're freeing yourself though. There's something here that's telling me that you are allowing this cycle to close out with this Two of Cups. You're freeing yourself and you're trying a new path. You're starting something new. What's the World card? The Four of Wands. Look at that. That's celebration, joy. Family is whoever makes you feel most safe and comfortable being you. This is the 1111 card. A place to hang your hat, your witch hat. So yeah, you could be celebrating a birthday with some people, or I don't know, there's something here about celebration, because in both cards it's telling you you've completed a major cycle, you've transformed your life in some way, and now you're going to celebrate that. So in the potential outcome, outside energy that you're not seeing, there is success, there is victory, there is celebration. And I feel like you maybe need to compose yourself with a decision, how you deliver a message, whether you want to partner up with somebody, whether it's love or career. Somebody here is going to support you big time. This can often be marriage too, you guys. Marriage, graduations, parties, birthdays, whatever, anniversaries. So I do see you celebrating. You've closed out a cycle here, okay? So whatever this is, on this side, the outside energy, I feel like you're trying to take control of your emotions. Maybe you've walked away from somebody here. And maybe that's the celebration. I don't know. We have the Six of Cups. This is the past showing up here for you guys. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. So you could have been in a connection with a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups. Maybe the two of you are both water signs. Doesn't have to be the case. But I feel like maybe you've known this person since childhood, or there's a long history between the two of you here. Could be soulmate energy. I feel like this person, although, you know, feeling like a soulmate, maybe they were somebody who just did not understand your creativity, your ideas, your desire to do something in life. Maybe they always kind of made you feel doubtful about being able to achieve something, you know, feeling like they always left you not feeling understood. Because again, this doesn't have to be friends. It could be a relationship, right? So take it as it resonates. Somebody has hurt your heart here. There is an ending here where you need to now be patient to get your recovery, your energy back. And that's where this beautiful energy to walk away and walk into a new doorway takes place. And you work with new people here in the center of your reading. Okay, it's not going to be easy. It's definitely going to have challenges, but I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of curiosity, a lot of learning, a lot of forward movement, more progress than you've been making in the past. And I feel like this curiosity really leads you into making a big choice about honing in on something that maybe in the past was not growing anymore, or you didn't pay more attention to it. You're going back to that to rebuild something. And I feel like with the Two of Cups, you could be either meeting somebody new who understands the way you speak, the way you express, the way you're creative. Maybe they enter your world as you've disconnected from someone from the past, and you have a celebration here, okay? So take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you. Queen of Swords, definitely. You could definitely have gone through a divorce or a separation. It says, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. So yeah, I feel like somebody did not show you compassion in the past. Somebody that you were connected to did not make you feel heard, seen. They could have even made you feel like you were not smart. So there's something here about you being encouraged to give yourself love, give yourself compassion, allow yourself to feel nostalgic, but also not to lower your voice, not to lower your ideas, and don't doubt them either. Take control. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that that helped you. If you liked that, please leave me a little witch emoji in the comments, since we're using this witchy tarot here. And I will see you guys soon. You take care.